So we got another banger. Y'all like the last one, so now we got a triangle from guard.
Boha! Triángulo, boha, niño!
Underhook the leg, get him watching this leg.
Boha, niño! Boha!
Alright, we're just gonna say we're in guard just for the sake of it, just because the triangle's a little bit easier to learn from guard. So for the most part, for the triangle, all I need is like separation of the arms and the head. And since there's only one head and then there's two arms, I can kind of pick and choose what side I want to triangle on, unless I'm gonna dead orchard where I take both arms and I triangle around it. So what I mean by that is that, like, if I separate his arms this way, I can shoot up a triangle like this on this side, or if I separate his arms like this, I can shoot up a triangle on this side. So for the most part, all you want to do to start off is the same thing as like to break the posture in Williams guard. I want to clasp or like cup behind the elbows right here, and I'm going to use my legs to like pull him into me with my feet crossed just to help break the posture. And the hands behind the elbows is just in case if he braces a little bit harder with his hands. When I pull him in right there, it's a little bit harder because he can like kind of like straighten out his arms like he's giving CPR like that to stay back, right? You feel that? Yeah. But when he does that, I bring his elbows out like this. So I'm still bringing him in and he's bracing down on me, and I flare him out like that, just so that way his hands get off my stomach. And then now I start collecting the posture, and I'm gonna be here. More often than not though, relax bro. We're here, and as soon as we go down, the opponent's gonna like try to get, is gonna try to at least get an arm in here to like try to start pushing off and posturing back up off my waist. He's gonna push off, yeah, like that to get back off of me. So what we're just gonna do from here is when they put their hand on the waist right here, I'm just gonna grab his wrist just for a pop triangle. It's just like a quick, simple setup just for it. One hand on behind the head, and then what I'm gonna do is I grab the wrist with my right hand and I'm gonna push it between my legs like this, straight down. And when I go for the triangle, if you're not like mobile enough to just shoot your hips up in the sky like that, you can clinch the head, put the wrist down between your legs, step on the hip on this side, and then you can cut the angle off like this too to kind of get the trap triangle going like this. But we're just gonna go straight to the pop triangle because it's kind of a little bit easier once you kind of get the hang of the triangle to start doing the pop triangle, because people aren't just gonna let you like hip off to the side as easily as to where we can just be right here, and then all of a sudden I can just shoot up a pop triangle like that and start forcing my triangles. Boom, grab here, pose, pop triangle. And when you guys do this pop triangle, you felt that where like I use my hammy and I like hit you like right on your carotid right here. The reason for that is because when I have it and I push his arm down between this opening right here, I really need this hammy to be on the carotid to set up the triangle for like the long term. So off the get-go, I want you just to come up and shoot it straight up to the side like this and lock up your trap triangle. Boom, boom. Doesn't matter. I prefer the top one over the outside leg, but you could also work from here because, like I said, you can go to other triangles and stuff like that, like in case he stacks you and stuff. But yeah, if he stacks you, you can start inverting for like everything else and stuff like that. We're here, pull this down, boom, 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 boom. So we're in what's called the trap triangle. We're like turn sideways a little bit, like this, yeah. So where I just have my feet crossed and I have one arm isolated and the head. And it's the same thing on the other side, where if we're like turn this way. If I shot it on the other side and I'm like this, as long as I have one arm and his head in here and I got my feet crossed, we're in pretty much the trap triangle. This is not ideal where he's postured up like this. I'm gonna wanna at least keep him down here and curl everything down. But we're gonna get into that right now. Boom, trap triangle city. When we're here, he's gonna do a couple things. It depends on like how good he is. He may try to just hug his hand right here, which is valid. He may try to frame on my waistline and push me down and posture up, which is like another valid thing where it opens up. He may also try to cup the knee, take a big step up with this one, and slam on the floor and flatten me out. There's a couple of things. And then he could also ultimately probably just try to like smash the shit out of me, where he's just like, he doesn't know what the fuck to do and he does this. Like I said, we got answers for everything. But right now we're just gonna go like force the regular triangle. We're gonna do all the answers that like give us a regular triangle. As soon as we have this arm like this, a lot of people think that you have to get your hips up, force it all the way over, hold the head, hip off to the side like this, and then do this in order to hit this like successfully. But from like experience, put it like on this side, or like on that side, or again on this side, or again on that side. Pretty much that it doesn't really matter what side the arm is on, as long as you know how to finish like the proper mechanics of like how to finish a triangle and like apply them the right way. So first off, we're gonna start where if he's just hooking this leg, because it's kind of simpler. So a valid option would be where, we'll do it, yeah. We're here, what I'm gonna do, forget it, we're gonna do everything. We're here, and what I would prefer to do here is when he's holding this, yeah, I can still step on the hip, shrimp out to the side, still lock up my triangle here. All I'm gonna wanna do to finish up this regular triangle is I need to make sure my knees are lined up like in a straight line as much as possible. I'm gonna hook the leg or the arm and pull myself with the arm or the leg to his body, and I keep my legs and my knees lined up in a straight line. And my feet, my foot, my other foot, my knee, and my knee are in a straight line. And I'm gonna hamstring curl down like that.
That's from this way?
No, must be this side. Just a little bit. Boom. So we're here. He hugs the leg. Boom, boom, boom. The way you want to do this one to force the regular one is still the same thing as the regular one. You need a posture control behind his head the whole time. I preferably like to go left hand first, and then my right hand is going to go to the shin on the top leg. My right foot goes to his hip, and I bring it down like a barbell. Don't hold on to your ankle, because when you do that, you're only going to give yourself space to land on your foot, and that's going to hurt if he like is bigger than you and stronger and just blast out of this thing, because you can just like mess up your ankle a little bit, kind of like rolling your ankle. But I need to hold like kind of like the middle of my shin, a little bit lower than the middle of my shin, to give me space right here on my ankle to land on. I want to pull this up, and I land it up right there, so that way it's not on my foot. And I need to dorsiflex my foot that I'm triangling over, which is like flaring it at a 90. And then, just so you guys get a better look on this side. Doesn't matter if he's still hooking this side. If I can get this arm, I'm gonna get a grip and I'm gonna turn myself to this arm, or pull myself, I should say. I like went from here. I'm not like pulling him to me. I'm pulling myself to that arm as much as I possibly can. And when that happens, my legs need to line up in that straight line again like this, and I'm gonna curl down. How's that feel?
Amazing. I feel so good right now.
You want a break?
No, I'm trying.
Right. The next one, boom, boom.
No, this one.
The next one, when we're here, what he's gonna do is he's gonna frame off my waistline. This is like a common thing. You can do a couple of different things here. We can go for a triangle, or we can go for arm locks also, where like a quick example of that would be like if we're here, I can just bump his elbow over, step off the waist, shift off to the side, and lock the triangle off to the side a little bit. This is not a choke. I'm gonna grab the wrist right here on the near side, pull it up to my body, bear hug it with both arms as tight as possible. Make sure when you do this, his elbow is pushed straight down to the mat as far as possible. And it's just a little movement like that. And my hips are gonna go up, because realistically, I'm gonna wanna hip through like this and keep his arm. And you can imagine Hassan, we're not like that anymore. Right? Next one is just kind of like the basic one, where his arm is just here and we're able to get it all the way across. I'm still gonna go over this one just because it's a little bit easier to highlight the principle of like how to straighten out your legs in a straight line and finish it in like a tighter hamstring curl type of way. Is we're here, I got it over, hipped up, brought it across. Control the head with the left hand, the same side as the shin that's on top of, or connecting with the hammy to the carotid on the neck. My right hand grabs the shin again as the other one. When I do this, I need to make sure to strip my butt out to the space that I was in, because I need to strip out to my left. When I'm here, I lock my triangle, and you need to make sure, have this shoulder inside the triangle, because if this shoulder is inside of the triangle, put it in there more. No. Like, yeah. If he's broad enough, yeah. If this is what I don't want. If he has this space right here, I'm not choking him anymore. What I want is I want to be able to close up this space right here. And now you feel the difference a little bit? Yeah. But if he's able to open up, you see how you just start feeling it opening up and going back? That's what I don't want. I want to keep this tight like this. So we're here, got it back. I'm going to hook on the arm and pull myself to the arm. With this, after this, I keep this. And if I can't get the arm for some reason, if I can't get the arm, he doesn't want me to get that, there's always a leg. And then if there's never a leg, there's always a body to go under also. But just make sure when you're doing this that your legs, after you pull yourself over, are in like a straight line like this with your body, with your knee, your other knee, and then your far foot, and your shins are gonna make a straight line, and you're gonna see he's already tapping. I didn't need to curl down. What's up? Hassan, what do we say?
Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. You already know.
You almost passed out.
Fuck. Especially with the cutting, this shit
Look at
sucks, man. I'm dead.
He's like trying to talk and he goes like this.
Because you're choking him out. Right?
Poor guy. Cutting's no joke.